back pocket? I just saw you walking it.
It's a navigational age. What's the problem? You a tyrant?
Yeah, I am actually. What's your name and date of birth?
I don't have to give that unless
Yes, sir. I was investigating.
You have reasonable.
Do you want me to put you in handcuffs right now? Yes, sir, I do.
What is your suspicion?
It looks like you're carrying a gun in your back pocket. I'm stopping to make sure you're carrying it properly. You don't
have you ensured that it's not a firearm?
No, you keep turning so I can't see it. You don't have to be a dick to me.
Well, you're being one to me.
No, sir, I'm doing my job.
Am I detained?
Yeah, you are. What's your name and date of birth?
It does not matter.
Yes, sir, it does.
Do you have a crime?
Would you like me
Call
to
your
put you in?
supervisor,
He's right
please.
here.
All right.
You don't.
What's she stop you for? For a walking stick.
So,
and it could look like a weapon. She asked you to present it, okay? Now she's asking me for ID. Okay. I don't need the ID unless there's reasonable articulated suspicion that I have committed a crime and committing a crime or about to do a crime. Sir, and her suspicion was that you were armed, okay? And she's asking you for your ID. Well, now she has verified that I am not armed. Okay. So there is no problem. Do you have your ID or not? I do have my ID, but you don't need it. Okay. Okay. Sure, you deserve it.
77 Whiskey Mike detained. I don't know where his wallet is.
Where's your wallet at, sir? I don't have a wallet on me.
Okay, where's your ID?
Where's your ID at? Pocket. Which pocket? You are not allowed to search me.
It's in this pocket.
There you go.
Thank you.
I want your names and badge numbers.
1257 on Nick 65427.
Yeah, 4427.
Preferably
Hotel
your cards.
322-457-6125440.
Yeah, 23.
Sir, you legally bond? Yes, I am. Okay. I had to walk up here in the dark for jury duty, which was canceled. Why aren't you using your stick? You don't have to use your stick all the time? Not all the time.
26. Green. All right, Mr. Hodges. Was that hard?
It's going to be. I want your name and your badge number. You know what? Put him in jail for resisting.
Okay. All right, let's go.
I want your name and badge number too, sir.
Have a seat.
You want to pick my property up, please?
I sure will, after you have a seat.
You want to pull this out of my back pocket?
Sure. Here, I'll grab your jacket for you, too.
This issue, the country is with us. Most people like our hardline approach to solving pending problems.
I mean, the UN has called this bill fundamentally discriminatory in nature, surely by leaving out Muslims and including every other religion in this bill.
No, but in this act,
this is rolling back India's secular democratic core.
The act cannot be faulted for that. This was a commitment we had made over several years, over several governments. We have completed the job. We know where the Muslim population is large, there's always trouble because the Islamic ideology says so.
I mean, there's 200 million Muslims living in India. That's the second largest Muslim population in the world. And you're saying that wherever Muslims live, there's
if Muslims become more than 30%, that country is in danger.
That sounds like hatred. That sounds like language of hatred.
It's easy to say hatred. I'm being kind to them by not letting them come to India.
Article 14 of the Indian Constitution guarantees the right to equality, as you know, for all persons living in India.
I can tell you that's a misinterpretation of Article 14. Article 14 guarantees equality of equals. I'll give you an example.
Are all people not equal?
All people are not equal.
Muslims do not deserve equal rights to apply for citizenship.
There's no such thing as equal rights. They're not in an equal category.
I got 7 kids and 7 baby mamas. Now, for the past few days, I've been going live, telling my story, speaking my truth. And a lot of women having an issue calling me a deadbeat because I tell them I was being irresponsible, yet not wearing protection. But I always tell these women that I got pregnant that I do not want to be a father to these children. And I offer to pay for the abortion. Majority of the time, they'll either take the abortion or they'll take a plan B. But only these 7 have kept these children. But the crazy thing about it is they want me to be responsible for some children I told them I did not want. So for some years now, some of them been trying to get in contact with me, access denied, because I don't really know why you trying to get in contact with me. I done told you I did not want them kids. So don't expect me to be responsible financially, emotional, spiritually, mentally, or physically with some kids I do not want. And I don't give a fuck what nobody think about it. You're not gonna force children up on me. Yeah, we both made the decision to lay down and have intercourse. We both was irresponsible about the decisions we made that night. Yeah, I could have pulled out, but I didn't. And I ain't care to pull out because I'm not the one that's gonna have to carry a baby for 9 months. It's the woman. In my opinion, women should be more careful on who they sleep with. Because you're going to be like one of my baby mamas trying to find me so I can financially support a kid I done told her or them I did not want. Another thing is, these just jump offs. These the type of women that I ain't even had to do nothing for. The bare minimum, but they gave me access to their body and they think I want to be a father to a child for one of them? Like, I don't even have no type of love for these women. How do they expect me to love these children? Before y'all say, oh, he irresponsible, he a deadbeat, he don't take accountability. Yeah, I do. I just don't give a fuck. You ain't gonna force these children on me when I told you I ain't want them. Yeah, I can offer to pay for abortion, but at what point can I force a woman to go get an abortion? I cannot. A woman say, my body, my choice, but I say, it's my life, my choice. Before y'all try to stitch this shit and be like, black man this, black man that, I don't give a fuck. I really don't.
The volunteer that's cooked the food is a volunteer that's now scraping it up off a floor to put in a bin. They've made that meal from scratch, they've added all the ingredients, they've stood there for hours, they've cooked that meal, and then they're coming out to scoop it off a pavement. Glasgow's supposed to be the caring city, and it's not very caring by throwing meals on the floor and allowing people to be hungry and cold overnight.
Norfolk Southern has hired a contractor now to assess the possible environmental damage and the health risk.
Senior investigative reporter Liz Owens found the contractor is no stranger to our area.
Yeah, and the name sounds like a government agency, the Center for Toxicology and Environmental Hazard, but CTEH is a for-profit company hired by other companies to provide a community risk assessment after a disaster. It feels like really bad deja vu, a train derailment, chemicals billowing into the air. It happens on the 14-year anniversary of Graniteville, where another Norfolk Southern train derailed. In both crashes, the carrier hires CTEH to work with federal agents and to report possible environmental and health concerns to the community. CTEH handled this 2012 derailment in Kentucky, too. According to this lawsuit, CTEH
CTEH told cleanup crews the area was safe to begin work. There was a gas explosion and 2 workers were hurt, and they sued. In 2010, Congresswoman Lois Capps asked BP not to employ CTEH to handle cleanups in the Gulf because of past incidents of tainted results. She wrote, CTEH has a history of being hired by companies accused of harming public health and releasing findings defending the corporate interests that employ them.
What the fuck, yo? Hey man, what the fuck? Stay here! Get out of here, bitch. Get out. Yo, what the fuck?
My pussy matters! Black Lives Matter! My pussy matters!
Have fun paying for all this.
Black Lives Matter! My pussy matters!
Have a great time, ma'am.
Black Lives Matter! My pussy matters!
You make no sense. What is wrong with you?
Her people don't matter, but her fucking pussy matters! Black lives don't matter! Her fucking pussy!
Mira.
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 Mira, mira. Please, can you stop?
¿Qué le echaste a la perra?
I don't know who you guys are. What are you talking about?
Spray. I have a camera.
Yeah, I sprayed water
Okay.
at the dogs for
Spray
barking
water.
at mine.
Why?
Yeah, because they were barking at mine, and I just had surgery.
My dog is on my property.
Yeah, they were barking at
property.
me.
You are on the street.
That's okay. They were interrupting my walk on public property, so I sprayed water at them.
Why?
Because they were barking and agitating my dog. Water is harmless.
No, you say you should
I'm allowed to spray water wherever.
It's what you say. We don't know what you...
¿Dónde está el agua? ¿Quieres que le enseñe?
Show me your water.
No, I'm not giving you my spray water.
Call the police.
I'm not. Have fun with
You
that.
are on Facebook. You are on Facebook and everywhere.
Okay. Fine. I don't know what you guys are doing.
have a camera.
What's the problem?
I just had
problem,
surgery.
okay, walking other side. Walking other
Mira todo esto que está aquí. Mira todo esto que está aquí. Si es algo café. Mira todo este café. Si es algo.
Moet je bij? Die wordt toch zo. Step on that. Die boy.
This is disgusting.
If I turn it up, try to shake his hand, and I promise.
No, she's... Next time you fly, you should wrap yourself in one of those.
I know you don't like it, but you're going in. I turned it up right.
It's not a cat.
Don't even have a green card. You probably don't even have a green card. You probably
Doesn't matter if you don't care. You don't care.
You probably don't belong
You don't
here.
care.
I'm gonna go to immigration. Make sure you got
Okay,
your papers in order.
Good.
Make sure you got your papers
Good,
in order. Make sure you got your papers in order.
You got it, ma'am. You got it.
I got him.
You got it. You got it.
Let's go.
You got it.
Let's go.
You're not listening. Okay, so but you're not trying to take my order. Like I'm still trying to order, and you're still trying to homegirl, no, you're not listening. Because you don't know how to fucking listen. Do your fucking job. Like come the fuck on. Come on.